Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, The Ethan Squad. My name is Eddie. So for today's video, isang US citizen na deport. Pwede palang mangyari ito. Pakinggan ang explanation ni attorney. Huwag mo nang mag-react kasi totoo talagang nangyayari. And this is what I have been saying. Fraud is a serious offense. Details coming up. So nakita ko itong video ni Attorney Nick Carkel. I hope I am pronouncing his last name correctly. Sa Facebook, which napapanahon talaga sa immigration crackdown ng US sa mga immigrants, illegal aliens. Pero pwede din palang ma-deport ang isang US citizen. So bago mag-react, pakinggan ang explanation ni attorney kasi this is a true story. Na-deport talaga yung Pinoy. And with his explanation, it will make sense in the end bakit siya na-deport. Malay mo, may kakilala ka palang ganito yung process na pinagdaanan at sa bandang huli, nahuli din on its own action kasi nga, lumabas yung totoo. So, bago mag-react, baka may magsasabi na naman dyan na, hay nako, gawa-gawa ka na naman ng kwento. Galing na ito mismo sa isang immigration lawyer, ha? Kasi may mga iba dito na nagmamarunong. No, you can't do that. Once I become a US citizen, I cannot get deported or it cannot be denounced. You are completely wrong. It depends how you got that status. At kung mabuking ka, sorry na lang, you will get deported. And I wanted to emphasize, this video is not to impose fear to US citizens, but instead, it's an awareness. Kasi naman, when you become a US citizen and you went through an honest procedure to get your US citizenship, wala ka namang dapat alalahanin. Pero, kung alam mo sa sarili mo na nagsinungaling ka, kagaya ng ginawa ni Kabayan, na nagsinungaling na from the beginning, nahuli, bandang huli, yun, na-deport. So don't be afraid. Kung alam ninyo sa sarili ninyo na naging honest naman kayo sa inyong process. Kasi ito si Kabayan, there was no criminal record, no nothing. Pero nga, they committed fraud. At yun, na-deport siya. So ito yung naging pahayag ni Attorney Nick, sharing this information na pwede pala talagang mangyari ito sa isang US citizen.
The client was petitioned by her parents as an unmarried child of a US citizen. But pending the application, she actually got married. But nung time na nai-interviewin na siya sa embassy, mano-mano pa yung pagpuproduce ng SENUMAR or any document that pertains to her marital status. She was able to enter the United States, got her green card, and after at least 5 years being a green card holder in the US, she became a US citizen. After some thoughts, pinetition niya yung husband niya under the spouse visa petition. And then, na-approve yung spouse visa petition at USCIS. At the time of the interview at the embassy, the officer asked the husband as to the date of their wedding or their marriage, and kinumpare yon at the time ng entry ng petitioner spouse. Doon nakita na pumasok si wife or the spouse ng married when in fact she was petitioned by her parents as an unmarried child of a US citizen. The case was forwarded to the immigration court and she was placed under deportation and actually was deported back to the Philippines. Question: pwede palang tanggalin ang US citizen status kahit matagal na siyang US citizen? And the answer is yes. And the primary reasons or the common reasons of denaturalization cases are by reasons of fraud. This also happens when you lie at your tourist visa application or your any US applications wherein the fraudulent information or document was submitted and that was the basis why the visa was issued. Are there remedies? Yes, may mga remedies naman, including the waiver ng fraud. This is we call the fraud waiver. But the process is very long and not everybody is eligible to it. So just to make sure, consult with the immigration lawyer to discuss your options if your case fall into this case or scenario. Thank you. This is Nick Caracal. I am an immigration lawyer based here in New York.
So gaya nga ng sabi ni Attorney Nick, pwedeng mawala, pwedeng ma-denounce ang iyong pagiging US citizen kung nag-commit ka ng fraud. Sabi nga niya, may waiver of fraud naman, pero napakahabang proseso. And it's not a guarantee na makukuha mo yun. Kasi sa umpisa pa lang, nagsinungaling na eh. So it's very important, especially to those of you who are just coming to the US, who are just petitioned, be as honest as you can be. Yung mga documentation ninyo. Kasi yung si Kabayan, nung umpisa, manual daw yung Senomar eh. Kasi ngayon, it's all online. If you're married to the Philippines, you are married to the Philippines. She was petitioned unmarried by her family. Nakalusot nga sa umpisa, naging resident siya ng United States, naging eligible to be a US citizen. Kaso lang, yung pinagsinungalingan nila sa umpisa na unmarried siya, which was, she was really married, eh yun yung nagpahamak sa kanya. During interview of her husband, kinumpara nila yung date, kaya nabuking pa rin sa huli. So, it's best talaga na don't go that route, yung fraud, kasi may kalalagyan talaga. Kaya, kung may kakilala kayong ganon, or you itself, went through the same process, mag-isip-isip na. Gaya nga nasabi ni attorney, consult with an immigration lawyer for your option, pero maging honest lang tayo. Kasi alam ko, yung iba, just for the sake of it, na pupuntang Amerika, kasi syempre, Amerika yan, magsisinungaling na. Malalaman at malalaman din kasi yan. At gaya ng sabi ko sa umpisa, fraud is a very serious offense. Hindi lang sa ganong scenario, may mga ibang cases din na marriage for green card. Meron din yon. Kaya, ang higpit nila sa mga green card holders ngayon, they want to make sure that you got your green card status honestly, and yung ano talaga, bona fide relationship yung pinanggalingan ng pagkuha mo ng green card. Kaya, ito naman kabayan is awareness. At nangyayari talaga. Kasi ang dami pa rin may hindi alam that your US citizenship can be taken away from you. Yun at yun yung totoo. So this is the latest. Thank you guys so much for watching. Kung kayo man po ay may mga katanungan, maaari lang pong mag-comment sa video ito at sasagutin po natin yan sa abot ng ating makakaya. Muli kabayan, ako'y nagpapasalamat at naway ang inyong biyaheng papuntang Pilipinas man or paalis ay maging smooth, hassle-free, at stress-free. Magkita-kita po tayo sa ating susunod na travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone.